Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, my J Martians. It is so wonderful to see you again on this lovely Tuesday. Welcome back. Okay, so today we have a new topic. Hope you guys are doing good. Please like and share this video, and also make sure that you go up by my name and give me a heart, as that supports my page. And I need all of your support. And don't forget to always come up here on Sundays at 11 a.m. to watch me go live to cook some more wonderful food. And you can also check out my YouTube page and subscribe there as well, as that supports me as well. Okay. And you guys can also find me on Instagram. So I'm everywhere. All right. So let's get it. Okay. So our topic of today is another one provided by my lovely sister. I'm just going to make her an executive producer of this thing because she has some wonderful ideas, and I really appreciate that. And I love her being interactive with this with me. Okay. But today we're going to talk about forgiveness. Okay. And in this topic about forgiveness, we're going to talk about forgiveness and who benefits from forgiveness. Do we harbor bitterness who hurts us? Or do we forgive the person? Is it genuine? Do you truly forgive the person? And and do you somehow find a way to address the issue? Okay, so we are talking about today. So let's talk about forgiveness. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, good. So nice to see you today. Wonderful for
Yes.
you joining me. Now, today we are talking about something that affects everybody. Okay, and that's forgiveness. And that's when somebody does something to you that can be so hurtful, you like, you know what, I ain't gonna never forget this person in my life. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But what I have found about forgiveness is that forgiveness is really not about the other person, it's about you. Because when you release that and you forgive that person, it actually makes you look better because it releases it off of you. It is no longer on you, it is now on that person. Okay? No matter what they've done. Now, I've had some people who have done some nasty things. They have said, they have done some deplorable stuff to me.
Uh-huh.
These have been family members. Some of them have been so-called friends. I've even had my last spouse. Yeah, spread a lot of untruths that later on
Yep.
came to be found out as lies based on whatever anger he had. You know what I'm saying? But because I was able to forgive him and forgive all those other people, it has benefited my life. Because when I released the anger about what I was angry about with the man, I haven't forgotten it. Don't get me wrong. This is not about forgetting about what the person done because we are human. Okay, so we're not going to forget about it. We just putting that back of that Rolodex in your back of your head to know that we, as my sister likes to say, feed this person with a wooden spoon. So in other words, you're not going to let this person in completely back into your life the way that it was. That's never going to happen. But I forgive you because forgiveness is not about them. It's about you. Okay. So that's some of the benefits that I want to highlight. Hi there, about forgiveness. Okay. Because like I said,
Hello.
forgiveness is not about that person. Hello, darling. It's not about them. It's about you. When you harbor anger and stress about what somebody done for you, guess what? They win. You
Evelyn.
win by letting it go because it's not worth it. It's simply not worth it. Whatever they did to you, because karma is a B. And the thing about karma is when somebody does something to you, no matter if they physically, it happens where they get the karma back at that point, somewhere down along the line, the karma is going to come back on them because they're going to think about what they did. And now they got to deal with it themselves. But I see people who just don't simply forgive folks and they harbor all this anger and whatnot. And it's affecting you. It's affecting you from getting to the next stage of your life. It's affecting your goals because it's affecting your success. By letting it go, you are creating an opening for you to be more successful. And the best revenge against someone who has done something to you is to keep striving and to continue to be successful. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what really matters here. So
Yep.
I want y'all to keep that in mind because I'm speaking to you from a personal place. Okay. Now the thing is that when we do decide, when we forgive somebody, it's important to make sure that we truly forgive that person. Okay. Not just say we forgive that person. Okay. Because saying, oh, I forgive you, but you really don't forgive that person, well, that means that you're faking the funk. Okay. So if you truly forgive that person, really forgive them in your heart. Okay. Don't just say it because it sounds good. Do it for real so that it can be released off of you. Because once you do that, that you are not carrying that burden anymore. Now that person has to bear that cross because they're the ones who are sitting around still angry. And I've got a lot of people that are just don't understand I love saying this, I forgive you. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I forgive you because what didn't make me would break me made me.
Yep.
So by the things you said and the things you did, it only made me a stronger person. It's like you gave me like Superman power because that gave me the ammunition to do what it is that I needed to do to move to the next level of my life. So thanks. So that's why when you forgive somebody in your heart, truly forgive them. Don't pretend it, don't fake it, really forgive them. Like I said, let's
Yep.
remember the definition of forgive versus forget. We're not forgetting what the person did
We're
because we
just
have
forgiving.
exactly because you got to be smart the way you move. You don't want to forget it because forgetting means that you're being ignorant to the fact that this person did hurt you. So we're not doing that because we're not going to allow this person to continue to bring negative to our lives, and we're not going to continue to let this person continue hurting us. That would be stupid. But we're doing the smart move, the move that God is telling us to do to forgive. We got to think about God Himself. God said, forgive them as He's on the cross, for they know not what they do. So that's all.
So you wanna tell me about your bad dreams?
Did she mute herself? I can't hear her. Thank you.
Who put Him on a cross, who nailed Him to a tree. You think I can't forgive you? I'm going to forgive you. Because guess what? In the end, He rose on the third day. And that's what you do. You rise back again above the ashes. Okay? I know I can get an amen on that one because that's the truth. That's how you rise. You forgive, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, you don't harbor those feelings, let it go. Now, do you truly forgive and do you address the issue? Absolutely, yes. Okay, because that's the only way you can get a resolution on it. By pretending
You
like
can
it didn't
address
happen, by pretending like it happened don't work. You agree?
you can address the issue, but will it go anywhere is a real thing.
Exactly. It's a real thing. But I think that if a person has done something to you, it's smart to have a conversation with them. Maybe not at that time, but at some point, pull them to the side. You don't need no audience to do it. Pull them to the side and say, you know what? I really was hurt by what you did on this and this time. And I just wanted to let you know that it hurt me. And I wanted to confront the issue so that we can get past it. Okay. So that you know that it affected how our relationship at this point. But again, I forgive you. I'm not bringing this up to be messy. I'm not bringing this up because I just feel like having a conversation with you. I'm bringing this up so that we can get past this, okay? And we can find some kind of common ground. We ain't gonna never be the way that we were, but at least we can be cordial. And I'm speaking about this from somebody who's in my family that has done some deplorable stuff to me. This is one of my closest family members.
Wow.
And I just decided a long time ago that being angry at this person was no longer worth my time. It was wasting my time. Mad, angry, avoiding that person when I saw them. Oh no. Matter of fact, when I see them, I hug them. But genuinely, I had to have that conversation with them. And I let them know how I felt about it. And I said, hey, you can accept it or not accept it, and kept it moving. So that is our topic for today.
That's a great topic.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a great topic, and I feel like I need to hear it.
Absolutely. And you know, you can thank my older sister for it, because she has been coming up with these great ideas. And she said that she was having so many thoughts on so many topics about stuff. And I felt like this one just reached out to me. It's about forgiveness, because she had a situation with somebody who was really said some.
Because you forgive doesn't mean you have to forget.
Exactly, because there's a huge difference in forgetting. Forgetting means that you're not acknowledging that they did it. Forgiveness is just about the ability to be able to move forward with what happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's about forward mobility for yourself. And that's what people need to understand. I'm not trying to forgive you because, you know what I'm saying, because I don't have time to harbor over what happened here. It's a waste of my time. Hey, sweetie, it's a waste of my time to sit up here on a daily basis when I got so much other stuff to do. I got so many great things going on in my life. So by sitting here worrying about what you did to me, and then I've ran into people who have held on to anger for somebody who did something to them 10 years ago.
Oh,
The person could be dead by now, and you still holding on to it. So at some point, don't let it go. Put it back here, you know, because you can always remember, hey, this person did me real foul, but I forgive you. My ex-husband almost flipped over when I said that to him. He was like, huh? You forgive me? Yeah, I forgive you. I don't have time to sit up here and think about it. We have been divorced for too long. We both did this, that, and the third. This is not about a tit for tat. Who did what? There was both of us have to accept our responsibility for the demise of our relationship. It's okay. We came together for a season to have these beautiful kids and the time spent, but we're not doing this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna at least be cordial, because right now we share grandkids and we share these kids who are now grown. And so technically, we're still family. We're interlinked forever. So me sitting around there being angry at you, but the forget part is we ain't gonna never be husband and wife again. That's over, okay? But we can be cordial, okay? So when we see each other, hey, how you doing? And keep it moving. But we ain't gonna be like, let's get back together. That ain't gonna never happen, because my life is better without you being my husband. And I hope your wife that you have now is fine. Even her, you know, I ain't never had no beef with her, never had no problems with her. When I see her, I hug her. I say, how you doing, sweetie? I hope everything's going well with you and him. God bless y'all. I done sat at their house. I've sat in their house. They've invited me to dinner, this, that, and the third. We've had that type of relationship now where it's a maturity level. You know what I'm saying? Where it's over. And I'm no longer interested. I don't want him. You can have him. You know what I'm saying? This is not what that's about. But I, as a grown, mature woman who has my own life going on, don't have time to sit around and be thinking about how you pissed me off 10 years ago about something that no longer matters to me. And it's the same thing with anybody. It's the same thing with folks in your life, period. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it. And I'm telling you something, what anger does too, it ages you. You start to get these hard lines in your face, and you start to get them frown lines in your face, and you start looking old because you sit around here mad, and you wake up in the morning and you're mad, and in the afternoon you're mad, and when you go to bed you're mad, and you start all over again mad, and you're just mad as hell. And it's like, okay, what are you mad about? What exactly are you angry about? Because whatever it was that made you mad, it had to have been a while ago, because I don't recall anything recently that could have pissed you off. So are you just mad to be mad? Or, hey, is this just your personality? I don't know, but it ain't mine. It's not mine, because I got better things to do. And I started this process of doing this. My daughter actually taught me a lot about that too a couple of years ago. She's like, Mom, let it go. And she's absolutely right. Let it go. So when I get upset about something, I go right here and I write it in my little notebook and get it out there. And that's a good way for me to do it. Because sometimes I don't just feel like, sometimes I don't want to talk to anybody in particular
Yeah.
about what has angered me or whatever at that moment. Sometimes I need to write it down, or go read a good book or go watch a good show, put on something funny and laugh it out. Because either you're going to laugh or you're going to cry. One or the other. You know what I'm saying? Laugh or cry. So if I can laugh off a good TV show or a good movie for about a good hour or so, I don't forget when the devil I was mad about. And that's what it is. It's about your level of maturity. You win in life when you let it go. And like I said, when you truly let it go for real. Don't forget about it. Just remember it. Right. Remember it, because you got to remember, because you got to move smartly in life. We don't want to continue to let people that are vengeful or praying against us in life to continue to hurt us.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that because we're not stupid. But we're doing this for ourselves, for our own productivity, because this is about us. We got to look at it. We got to kind of be like, we got to be selfish for what's important for our lives, because we don't want to give that person who did what they did more power. And that's what you do. It's a power game. It might not, somebody, this guy used to date one time told me about how relationships function. I thought it was very interesting what he said. He said, in a relationship, when a man feels like he loses the power, that's when things change. And I observed what he said after a couple of years of being with him. I said, you know what, you're absolutely right. And I took back my power, but not giving a damn. When you start doing stupid stuff, hey, it's cool. It's all good. So when I deal with somebody and they do something to me, I'm like, it's cool. It's all good. I'm straight anyway. I'm good. Don't even worry about it. So if you tell me, hey, this ain't what I want to do, this ain't how I want to move, this is not the type of relationship I want to have, it's cool with me. Because guess what? I'm going to be all right regardless. I've learned how to stand on my own without you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So regardless of whether or not you are in my life or out of my life, it don't even matter to me. I said, that's what's called being strong. That's what's called being a strong woman. When you can stand on your own. I pay my own bills. I don't need you here. If you're here in my circle, it's because I invited you in my circle. I want you in my circle because you're offering, you have something that is compatible to me. If our compatibility don't match, I'm not going to sacrifice my own sanity and lower my standards to fit yours. And that's something I had to learn from being married 22 years. Don't ever, 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 ever lower your standards to be with nobody, or lower your standards and lower who you are and make yourself smaller to make somebody else bigger. Dim your light to make their light shine. Our light either going to shine together or your light can shine somewhere else. But my light going to continue to shine. So you're not going to do that. And you're not going to bother me. And every time I've done that, whoever it is, they think about it, and then they're like, you're not calling me anymore. You're not talking to me anymore. Was I supposed to? Oh, I'm doing something else. I'm busy. Now I'm on stage 2 with this. I'm not available for you. I'm available when I get ready to get available, but I ain't available right now. I'm not going to, and I'm doing that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because I've moved on with what I got to do. And being angry at you and wasting my time worried about what you did to me, that's so small in the big scheme of things. I don't have time. So as women and men, but I'm really talking to the ladies, okay? We don't have time. And I understand that men, these our new generation of women, we don't have time. So whatever it is that y'all thought, those women died years ago. The modern woman, she ain't got time, because the modern woman taking care of home. She's taking care of home business. She's taking care of home bills. She wants you to walk beside her. She ain't walking behind you, and she don't have time for the nonsense. So if that's all that you got going on, you can take that somewhere else. and find yourself some woman somewhere from 1950 or 1940 to have this discussion with. I don't mind being a person's partner. I don't mind being a person's friend, but I'm not going to allow somebody to damage what I have going on. Worried about whether or not they still mad about an argument or a discussion or whatever it was we had, because at that point, if we didn't squash it, then perhaps we need to address it another time. But what we're not going to be doing is every time I see you, you keep bringing this back up, because now it's becoming annoying. You know what I'm saying? Why are we still talking about this? I thought we ended this conversation before. And if it was, and please, the one thing I hate, and I don't know about you, sis, but I hate when somebody decides they're gonna have a conversation about me with something that they've been having on their heart, and they decide they got to get 4 or 5 people to be involved in a private conversation.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate that. If it's private, then you see I'm outside, talk to me out there by myself. Wherever,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And then we talk about it. We don't need to get everybody involved in what's going on. Don't do that, because I'm not going to do you like that. I got something I got to discuss with you, I'm going to pull you to the side. I'm the same way at a job. If I got something to say to a supervisor, I'm going to talk to that. I'm going to DM that supervisor, and we chop it up on a private meeting. My whole team don't need to know that we having some issues. My whole team don't need to know. As far as they know, we're going to put up a united front. Everything's fine. But they don't need to know that, because that's messy. And now you're getting people you open up a portal for people to start talking about your business. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't need that kind of stuff.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I immediately cut that off. I'm done with that. Once I see that you got to be a person that needs an audience in order to be able to resolve an issue, that tells me that you're on what they call the messy train. And I don't have time for that messy train. I do mano conversations about things, because I understand maybe you do got something that you want to address. It's cool, but address it with me by myself. Or if you've seen me and we've been talking by ourselves, let's say it's been a day and you and I have sat out on a porch or, listened to some music together, and we've been by ourselves several times. And today you woke up when there was 4 or 5 people sitting around us at breakfast, and you decided that today was the day that you were going to address an issue, and I done sat around you for a whole day or two. So you've been sitting here waiting for the audience. That's what it is. This ain't no TV show. All we had to do was talk about this, because we could have squashed this and nobody would have known nothing that's going on. And don't send no. And once you done made me mad, and I've had to shut it down, don't send nobody after me to calm me down. Because when I'm ready to calm down after what you said or what you did, I'll be back. But give me that respect and give me that time. Don't send nobody after me so that they can help me calm down, because that ain't gonna work. Because if you think that's gonna fix it, it ain't. What that's gonna do is make me mad at them, and then I'm really gonna want to get away from all of y'all.
So, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I hope this helps somebody to be able to hear this for real. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold on to no anger, honey. If somebody done did something to you, honey, let that go. Put it in the back of put it in your special file cabinet, the one that you got with all the stuff that people had done for you. That one little box in the back of your head. Add that little clip to it. Put that person's name on it. Put what they did. Seal it up. Put a code on it and keep it moving, girl. That's what you got to do. Because if you do that, you win in life. Each and every time it works. You know what I'm saying? And then pray about it. Write it down. Keep it moving. And that's why people see me, they like, you just look like you don't have the care in the world. I have cares in the world, but what I don't have a care about is a bunch of nonsense. That's not what I'm finna do. And so being angry and being upset all the time, I don't do that. I try not to stress out about stuff that I can't do nothing about. And I sure ain't gonna stress about having a whole bunch of friends that are non-real friends, because real friends are there with you through the hard times. They ain't just with you when it's good. They with you when times are hard. And if you
Yeah.
disappear and go ghost on me when times are hard, I know you ain't my friend. And therefore, because you know what, I'm gonna end up getting back up to the top anyway. You better know that because it doesn't happen too many times. And when I do, I'm gonna remember what you did. So don't do that fakeness and come back. Oh, how you doing? Oh, really? It's been 6 months. I'm fine. What is it that you want? Oh, now you want to be cool with me now. Okay, but when I was down and out, I couldn't hear from you. Matter of fact, your phone number got changed, or you just didn't answer the phone. I don't know what was going on, but I didn't hear from you. You know? So, like I
Yeah.
said, forgive folks, let that go. Don't let nobody steal your light and do the forgiveness thing for yourself, honey. And when you really forgive somebody, baby, just really forgive that person in your heart. Because right here, you feel it. You know when you have released it. It's like a
Yeah.
heavy log on your chest. And it's
Yep.
heavy and it's pulling it hard when you holding on to it. But as soon as you release it, that log falls off and it's like now you can reassess exactly what it is you need to do. So that's my message today for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna be up here forever, but I want y'all to take that with you. Now, I also want y'all to know that I'm up here every Sunday because you know I got to promote what I do. Every Sunday, I'm up here with Cooking with Renee cooking show, and this Sunday I decided that I think I'm gonna do a lasagna, and I'm gonna take y'all through the whole step. I'm gonna do the live here at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. I'm gonna also post that on my YouTube page, so I want y'all to subscribe. Go on in there and check it out. If you missed it and you can't make it in at 11 o'clock for whatever reason, you can always go back and watch the video later. But make sure you subscribe. And y'all send me a heart up there and support me so y'all can have some of these more of these wonderful videos and see my gorgeous 50-year-old face. Thank you so much for joining, sweetheart. And make sure that you send me a follow because I'm going to be following you back as well because I've enjoyed you being up here with me. She has been a lovely co-host, and I just got to give her a clap. I love her to death. So make sure you follow me, baby. And y'all, I'll be back up here in a couple of hours, maybe to do a second part to this. But for right now, I want y'all to think about what I said. Forgive them crazy people who you harboring that for. Girl, bye. All right, y'all. All right,
I've got
darling.
my journal.
All right. See you later, y'all.
We are on the same thing.
Girl, for real, for real. All right, I'll
When you
holler at y'all later.